Hey, what's up, everybody? MopHead here from Eat, Sleep, Mix, Repeat, and today we're gonna be looking at some Wonder flavors. So I got a few of their bakeries and one of their creams. It's the first time I tried Wonder flavors. It's pretty interested to see how they are. Just trying to gain a little traction. So let's take a look at them. So the first one, we'll take a look at the cream first. So I got the Tahitian vanilla cream. Uh, so yeah, so it's supposed to be like vanilla cream. So, and this is the only one that wasn't a super concentrate. All the other three are they're super concentrates. It's not bad. It's pretty nice, bright vanilla in it. It's decently creamy for the texture. It's almost like crosses almost into like a frosting. So it's pretty sweet. They obviously use a lot of sweetener in their concentrates because all their flavorings seem to be kind of like extra sweet. So yeah, so with that creaminess and that kind of extra sweetness, you get almost like a vanilla frosting out of it. So it's not bad. I mixed it up at 4%, and that's probably about the max you would want to go. I would think. I'd say probably around 2 to 4%. Um, yeah, if I wanted to, as far as pairings go, probably pair it with cakes, coffees, pastries, cheesecakes. You're gonna if you're using this, you're gonna want to play off the fact that it's pretty sweet. That it's basically like a vanilla frosting to me. You could probably pass it off as like a buttercream frosting. But it's not bad. It's gonna have its uses in your sweet, especially in your cakes. I think that's really where it's probably gonna shine is in cakes. Beyond that, though, it's not gonna replace like any of your vanilla custards or anything like that. It doesn't stand enough on its own for that. It's more of like an accent cream, like a frosting. But it's not bad. There's definitely, or I think there's some butyric acid. Actually, in a few of these, I think there is because that's why I said 4% would be your max because that 4% you kind of start to taste that. You almost get that little bit of like throw up taste you get from butyric acid. So I'd probably keep it a little like under 4%. But yeah, that's the Tahitian vanilla cream. It's all right. I give it like a 3.5 out of 5. All right, and then so the next one we'll look at. We'll go ahead and look at the shortbread. So the next one I got is Shortbread Cookie, and so the shortbread cookie. This is part of the super concentrates. So yeah, so you get the shortbread cookie taste. You don't quite get like the texture you would with a Capella sugar cookie, which that'd be like a good addition. So I think this one on its own it doesn't quite hit the mark, but it would be good to layer with Capella sugar cookie or Inawera biscuit, something that has that texture. But you do get the butteriness out of it. You know, you do get the kind of shortbread taste out of it. It just kind of lacks texture. What else about it? Yeah, so yeah, I'd use it to layer in with other cookies. Probably go good with like nuts or fruits or things like that. Or if you did just want to make a recipe a little bit more buttery, That's something you can go for. Yeah, it just lacks some of that texture that other that other concentrates have in it. The other cookie concentrates have, but it's all right. I just gave it a 2.5 out of 5. It's probably not something I'll use very often because, like I said, there's Capella sugar cookie and Aware biscuit. There's just other ones that do it better. This one, yeah, I mixed it at 3, which seemed pretty high. So you're looking at by the 1 to 3% range. When you start going too high, you start getting a little bit of off notes, almost like a cinnamon, not quite a cinnamon. It's kind of hard to put it down, but you do get a little bit of off notes in it. And it does have some sweetness in there, so there's some kind of sweetener in it. Alright, that was a shortbread cookie. And then, so the next one we'll look at the fluffy white cake next. Fluffy white cake by Wonder Flavors. This one's not too bad. This is another one I think has butyric acid in it because when I tried it higher, it got really funky. And then so this one mixing, you're looking at maybe like 1 to 2.5 max. Above 2.5, it starts to get pretty weird. But it's a pretty decent cake flavoring. You know, you can compare. It's a little bit lighter than Flavor West yellow cake, but it's a decent just straight white cake. There's a little bit of texture in this one, not very much, but I mean, even compared to the shortbread, I think there's a little bit more texture than in that one. What else? You do get a little bit of that cake batter taste that kind of helps make it a little bit more authentic to a cake. And then again, it has that sweetness in there, so that kind of sells it more as a cake. So this one, be good with fruits. Chocolate, you can easily probably turn this into a chocolate cake. Just add a little bit of whatever your favorite chocolate is. Caramels, creams. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It's just like an all-around generic kind of white cake. You know, it's not the best. But so I gave it a 3 out of 5 because, yeah, this one's probably a little bit more useful than some of the other ones. Like this one I'll actually probably use. It's alright. It's not too bad. Alright, and then the last one we got is deep fried dough. Or sorry, deep fried pastry dough. Deep fried pastry dough by Wonder Flavors. So deep fried pastry dough is pretty interesting. If you're looking for just like a straight like a donut, like an all around donut flavoring, this one's not going to cut it at all. Not even close. This is another one. Yeah, I mixed it at 1.5%, and I would say 2 would be the highest you can go. This one gets. I think I mixed this one up at 3 at first, and it was really funky, like just really funky. Has a lot of weird off notes and things. And then at lower percentages, it's pretty weak. So it's not going to get you there. It's not going to be like a main profile in a mix. This is more of, it has like a decent greasy note to it, especially at lower percentages. Like really lower, so you don't get those off notes. So like that's a good one to layer in. So maybe you're working on a donut, you could probably build it with this to kind of help boost up that kind of greasy note. You want like a really nice deep fried donut. That'll help you get there. This will help you get there. But as far as this isn't going to be a donut to work or to like build around, you know, this is going to be kind of more accent, you know, something to help layer in, get a more authentic donut. Yeah, so I put to as pairings, like pair it with bakeries, other bakeries that you want to fry up. This will help you get there at lower percentages. I still need to see how I'll do in a mix because I haven't tried actually putting it in a mix yet to see how like it holds up. Because I'm guessing it probably can get lost pretty easy too, which means you probably don't want to put any super dark fruits like really strong berries like blackberry or something. It probably won't really hold up against. So you probably want to keep it a little bit lighter. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got out of it. Was it kind of helps. It'll kind of help as a greasy note. It doesn't really have any texture. It just doesn't really have anything else in it. It doesn't really have like that yeast flavor or anything that you would get in a fried dough. It just kind of has like that little bit of greasiness, kind of greasy note in it. So yeah, but if maybe you don't like any of the donut flavorings out right now, or you feel like they're missing something, probably add maybe like 0.5% of this in there and kind of take it from there. But yeah, so that's all I got. So I guess my overall this is my first impression of, or my first try with Wonder Flavors, and I'm not super impressed. I gotta say, you know, some of them kind of have their uses, but I was kind of hoping they'd be a little bit better. So I know obviously this isn't even close to like all they have out. So maybe this time I'll do a little research and see what other people are actually really liking. You know, I just kind of went for some stuff I wanted to try out. And yeah, so far I'm not really that impressed, but you know, I guess my interest has peaked a little bit to see what else they do have available. I mean, I didn't try any of their fruits or candies or anything, so I'll probably pick up a few more and give them another shot. But as far as it right now, most of these are pretty much going to sit on my shelf. I'm not going to be using them very much. Like, I really wish I didn't buy a 30 ml of this Tahitian vanilla cream because there's just a lot of flavorings that are just better. And that's the problem with most of these is pretty much all of them have a counterpart that's way better. But, you know, I know they have some other kind of like crazier stuff out, so I might try some of those. But yeah, as far as these ones go, you know, you can pick them up if you really want to, but I'm not really recommending it. But that's what I got for you guys today. So hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you did. Eat, sleep, mix, repeat. Be good to each other. All that goodness. Till next time. Talk to you guys later.